Hi, and welcome to Life is Good Today. I hope everyone's going to have a good day today. I'm still recovering from my 14 and a half hour drive down to Florida on Saturday night, but I'm surviving it, taking it easy here. A lot of yard work, cleanup, stuff like that. So it's all about adjustment. And that's really what life is about. It's always about adjustment. In my, let's see, I got to remember my fourth book, Seven Simple Truths, I talk about life is a process and you can't skip a step. And so I kind of cover at certain ages, which isn't exact, but it kind of picks up the idea of it that at a certain age you do this, at a certain age you do that. So it's when I'm coaching people, it's one of the first things I want to find out. How old are you? Because it gives me a better idea of what stage of life you're really pushing through. So if you're in your 40s, probably you need to pay more attention to your relationship if you're married, or more attention to your family because you're lost in work. So each stage has its own challenges, and so all of us have a challenge no matter what stage we're in. And I think now this year is a big difference. I think when 9/11 happened, uh, people were shocked, and we talk about coming together and everything afterwards. But the reality is 9/11, it kind of never goes away. Once you've experienced something that's that traumatic, it always seems to sit inside there. It's one of the things I talk a lot about being in the Vietnam War. You know what? I left and came home. I was 21 years old when I was finished. But the thing is it just never goes away. You know, it's always in there somehow and affects your decision making. And so right now is a time, yeah, I think with the tone of the country, all the coronavirus and everything. When I'm with people, what I notice is that most people seem to either be on edge more or seem to be come across as more docile or disconnected. So I think along with going through the changes of your age, you know, whatever that challenge is of that age bracket, on top of it is the challenges of the coronavirus and the tone of the country. So I know for me, I can only speak for me, is I turned 72 in June. And so one of the things that throws me off with Corona is the idea of my routine is gone. I'm used to routines. As long as I know what my routine is, I can get up and go after it, and you know, it's a cakewalk. It's a habit. So routine is very important to me, you know, and part of my routine is being at coffee with people. I like being with people, talking about things, airing things out. And then oftentimes I go for a nice long ride when I'm in Cincinnati. When I'm down here in Florida, I tend to be out in the yard work, doing that more. But what I notice in Cincinnati, I'm doing a lot of yard work because of less coffees and less being around people. And then how do I sort through my thoughts? Because I'm a talker, I talk a lot, so I can get it outside me. And once it's outside of me, I can assess it better. And so I really know my process is, you know, I always tell people I'd rather be I'd like to be a better thinker or a better listener, better listener, and I talk about it all the time. And so the idea is that when I'm not with people as much, then I'm not verbalizing as much. So it tends to be more on my mind. And then that affects me because then I want to get stoved up with like, oh man, is this going to work? I can't figure it out. And it's really because I'm not talking as much. And so it's the way I process information. So instead of watching news, it's more important I watch some or listen to some music so I can sort through my thought processes. So when you're with people, you know, now or watching what's going on, you might want to take that into consideration. That people are kind of stoved up with their routines are messed up, things are different. There's a lot of pressure that mounts as a result of that. And so as long as we stay aware of that, then when we have feelings of feeling lonely or angry or whatever, we can go, okay, you know what, this is going to pass when things clean up a little bit, and this too shall pass. So that's the thought of today. Got my thoughts are a little jumbled this morning. A long time on the road, so that's what I'm thinking about this morning. I hope you have a great day. Life is good today. Today's the only day I got, so I'm going to make the most of it. Do a little yard work in the rain and see what comes. And have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.